Okay guys, it's me Imad. So today in this video tutorial we will learn about how to interface or how to simulate the SSD1306 OLED display with that of Arduino Uno. So how we can do that? First we have to go and we will take our Arduino Uno. So here it is, we can click on it and drag it out. Like this. Now we can click on zoom to fit. Okay, this is our Arduino. And now we will search for our SSD1306 display. Here it is, and we need to click on it and drag it out. Now again we need to click on zoom to fit so that we can see these properly. Now there are just two pins, that is SCL and STA. So we need to connect STA with A4 and SCL with A5. Okay, now our hardware connections have been completed. Now we need to go to our programming. So we need to open our Arduino IDE. Click on File and go to New Sketch. Wait for it to open. So we got our Arduino new sketch. So first of all, you must know that we have to import certain libraries in order to work with such a display. So we will go and we will import certain libraries like include wire.h. So this library is for wire protocol, and wire protocol is a communication protocol. So now we will go and we will import one more library, that is include Adafruit underscore gfx.h. This is a library that is related with that of graphics. And then we will go and we will include one more library, that is Adafruit underscore SSD1306.h. So this is the library for specifically for SSD1306 display. So we have to import these three libraries. Why it is so? Because with the help of these libraries we can only work for our project. Okay. So, and you are not supposed to go into the complexities that what these libraries are doing. Okay, you just need to import these out. Now we will go and we will declare an object for our main library. Okay, first of all we need to write Adafruit underscore SSD1306, then space, then we need to write display, and in display we can write 128,64, and wire, -1. Now what are these? That is Adafruit underscore SSD1306. So this is our main class or library, and display is an object of that particular class, and with the help of this object we can fetch certain functions. We can fetch certain functions that lies within this main class or library. So we can say that display is an object, and in the parameter brackets we have written height and width, and on which protocol it used to work, and then -1 is for the reset option. So these four parameters must be included inside this display function. So we will go to our white setup. We will write serial.begin 11.5200. So this is for serial communication protocol. Okay, now we will check for our OLED display, that either it used to respond to our microcontroller or not. So we will write if If not, display dot begin SSD 1306 underscore switch cape VCC comma 0x3C. Okay, and there are two brackets, and then after this is done. Okay, now if condition will check that either our display OLED display is at this address or not. Okay, either it starts communication or not, it begins or not. So now if this condition is true, okay, so so we have placed here an inversion in inverted logic. Okay, we have placed this sign of exclamation. So it means that whenever this is false, whenever this condition is false, then we can write here serial.println failed. Serial.println failed. Okay, and then we can write while one or like for infinite for loop. So we can write an infinite for loop. Okay, why it is so? Because we want again and again checking off this display dot begin function, because that either our OLED is ready to use or not. So that is why we have written for loop, infinite for loop. Now after this has been done, okay, we can write display the same object dot clear. Now dot clear is a function. Dot clear display. Now this is our function display dot clear display. It will clear all the characters or any sort of data appeared on the OLED display. Now we will write display dot set text size. And display dot set text color. Display dot set text color. And this is white. Now we have called three functions: clear display, set text size, and set text color. Okay, we have declared the color as well. Now we will write display dot set cursor. Now we 0,20 like. Okay, so this is the position, like 0 column or 20 and 20 rows. Okay, 0 column and 20 rows. So this is actually the location of the text, that is x and y coordinates. And now we write display dot println. Now let us suppose that we write Nelson Darwin. So this is our text, and then we'll write display dot display delay of 2000. So let me see either it will work or not. So I'm just running it out. Okay, they said before wide. Okay, we have to write semicolon here. So now hopefully our code will be compiled. That says set text color. Set text color white. Means set text color. Okay, yes. So we have to remove this U. Spelling mistake. Now we'll run it out again. Now done compiling. Now we will go for our hex file link. So we have to copy this link out. Okay, wait, let me see where it is. Yes. Okay, wait. So copy this link And now we will go to our simulide. We can right click on the Arduino. We will go to its properties. We can go to firmware, paste, and the firmware has been loaded. Now we will run it out. And you can see that we got our text on this location, that is 0,20. So in this way we can write any sort of text on our OLED display. So hopefully you got the concept that how you can interface or simulate the SSD1306 OLED display with data of Arduino Uno. So thanks for visiting our channel and don't forget to subscribe.